you shorten your reins just a little bit and then do that again, you'll be close enough to her that if she starts drifting, you'll be able to just touch her and she'll stay there. Your reins are just so long right now, what's happening is that she starts to drift, and it takes so long between the time that your hand starts traveling to catch her till the time it makes contact with her that she's already forward. So there's a delay there between when you ask and when you get it, what you're looking for. Go ahead and ask her sideways. Take the front end with you. There, now how's that feel? Okay, so again, it's just a small adjustment. You make a little bit of an adjustment and then change. So anytime you're doing any of this stuff, whatever it is, it doesn't matter what it is, if you're not getting what you're looking for, almost always, not always, but almost always, it has to do with some small adjustment somewhere. And if you play with it a little bit, so like in this case, if she's going too far forward, and a big part of what's going on here is that you're riding around with such a big loopy rein that by the time you make contact with her, she's already done whatever it is that you don't want her to do. And it's taking so long for the communication to get from your hand to her face that by the time you actually make contact, so if your hand has to travel this far, let's just say it travels a foot, if your hand has to travel a foot to make contact with her, that foot, at the time it takes your hand to travel that far, she could already be 2 steps into that movement by the time you even make contact with her. You know, by that time, now she's got a head of steam going, and you've got a head of steam going, and now we're banging away on her. Not that that's what's happening, but the closer you can get, especially if you've got a horse that's struggling a little bit with accuracy, okay, the closer you can get to them, the easier it is to manage the movement. The farther away you get, the more difficult that managing the movement is. Okay, so try it again. Same thing.